Welcome, seekers of knowledge and lovers of spirituality. Today we're going to talk about one of the most fascinating celestial beings in the angelic hierarchy, the angel Melahel. Melahel is a member of the thrones, one of the highest categories in the order of angels, recognized for their intimate closeness to the divine and their essential role in transmitting the divine will to lower beings. Get ready for a journey that will arouse your curiosity and fascination as we explore 8 engaging facts about this powerful celestial being. Imagine yourself in the radiant presence of Melahel, enveloped in an aura of light and transcendental wisdom. Angels from the category of thrones are often described as beings of incomparable beauty and immeasurable power, whose mere presence radiates peace and harmony. It's as if heaven itself were opening up before us, revealing the deepest and most sublime secrets of the universe. Throughout this journey, we will uncover not only the theological and spiritual aspects of Melahel, but also his influence on art, culture and history. We'll see how his figure has been portrayed over the centuries, inspiring artists, poets and thinkers to explore the mysteries of the divine and the quest for transcendence. So get ready for a transformative experience where knowledge intertwines with beauty and spirituality merges with art. Let yourself be carried away by the magic and majesty of the angels of the category of thrones and allow their ancestral wisdom to illuminate your path towards a deeper understanding of the universe and of yourself.
To fully understand the role and nature of Melahel, it is essential to contextualize him within the angelic hierarchy. In Christian and Jewish angelology, angels are classified into various categories, each with specific functions and levels of closeness to God. Among these categories, thrones occupy a prominent place, being considered high-ranking angels, associated directly with the divine. Thrones are often described as beings of great beauty and power, whose main function is to transmit God's will to the angels of lower categories. They are seen as the guardians of the divine throne, reflecting the glory and majesty of the Creator. Their closeness to God places them in a privileged position, where they are able to understand and interpret divine designs in a more profound way than other celestial beings. Within this category of high angelic lineage, Melahel stands out as a being of special importance and significance. His name evokes healing, restoration, and renewal, suggesting a fundamental role in maintaining harmony and balance in the universe. As we will see throughout this video, Melahel is a being of great compassion and mercy, whose influence extends to all aspects of human and celestial existence. By understanding Melahel's position within the angelic hierarchy, we are able to better appreciate his nature and purpose. He is not just one angel among many, but a being of great importance and power, whose presence and influence transcend the boundaries of the earthly world and connect us directly with the divine. Get ready for a journey of discovery and wonder as we explore more about the nature and attributes of Melahel and his impact on our lives and the cosmic order. Embrace the light and wisdom he represents, and allow his heavenly presence to illuminate your path towards truth and transcendence.
The name Melahel is more than a simple designation, it carries deep and symbolic meanings that reveal essential aspects of the nature and purpose of this heavenly angel. The etymology of Melahel may vary according to source and interpretation, but there are certain ideas and concepts that are often associated with it. A common interpretation of the name Melahel is related to the idea of healing, restoration, and renewal. The word Melahel may have roots in terms that denote healing and care, suggesting that this angel is a bringer of health and well-being. His presence is seen as a balm for the suffering, bringing relief and comfort in times of pain and affliction. In addition, the name Melahel can also be associated with the idea of spiritual renewal and revitalization. He is seen as an agent of transformation, capable of bringing new energies and perspectives to those who invoke him. His influence is seen as revitalizing and regenerating, bringing a sense of rebirth and spiritual renewal. The interpretation of the name Melahel can vary according to tradition and individual perspective, but at its core, it is seen as a symbol of healing, renewal, and restoration. Its simple invocation brings with it the promise of new light, new hope, and new life. By understanding the meaning of the name Melahel, we are able to better appreciate the nature and purpose of this heavenly angel. He is more than just a celestial being, he is a messenger of healing and renewal, a bringer of light and hope in times of darkness and despair. May his influence inspire us to seek healing and renewal in our own lives, and may his light always guide us towards truth and transcendence. Melahel is widely recognized as a powerful angel of healing whose influence extends to both physical and spiritual healing. He is often invoked by those seeking relief from various ailments and illnesses, believing that his presence and intercession can bring restoration and renewal to health. In the spiritual tradition, healing is seen as a holistic process involving not only the healing of the body, but also the healing of the mind and soul. Melahel is seen as an agent of this complete healing, capable of bringing balance and harmony to all aspects of being. Belief in Melahel's ability to heal is rooted in the idea that his energy and essence are pure and divine, capable of transforming and revitalizing anything they touch. His presence is seen as a source of light and hope, capable of dispelling the darkness of illness and suffering. As well as healing the physical body, Melahel is also invoked to treat emotional and spiritual wounds. His influence is seen as a balm for the soul, bringing comfort and healing in times of pain and anguish. He is seen as a compassionate guide, able to help individuals find peace and serenity in the midst of adversity. Belief in Melahel's healing ability is not just a matter of faith. Many report personal experiences of healing and transformation after invoking his presence. His influence is seen as real and tangible, capable of manifesting miracles and wonders in the lives of those who seek his help. By understanding Melahel's nature and healing power, we are invited to reflect on our own health and well-being. He reminds us of the importance of taking care not only of our bodies, but also of our minds and souls. May his presence inspire us to seek complete healing of all aspects of our being, and may we find in his light the renewal and restoration we so desperately seek. Melahel is revered as an angel of mercy, a celestial being whose compassion and forgiveness are infinite. He is often invoked by those who seek compassion and forgiveness, both for themselves and for others. His presence is seen as a beacon of light and hope, guiding those who seek redemption and reconciliation. Melahel's mercy is seen as a reflection of divine mercy, a reminder that even in our darkest moments, there is always the possibility of forgiveness and renewal. He reminds us that no matter how far we may have strayed from the right path, there is always the opportunity to return and start again. As well as being an agent of forgiveness, Melahel is also seen as a model of compassion and empathy. He teaches us to extend the hand of friendship and understanding to others, even when we are challenged or hurt. His presence reminds us of the importance of forgiving not only others, but also ourselves, allowing us to free ourselves from the weight of resentment and guilt. Invoking Melahel is seen as an act of humility and courage, a recognition of our own weaknesses and limitations. By seeking his mercy and forgiveness, we are opening ourselves up to the possibility of a profound and significant transformation in our lives. May Melahel's presence inspire us to practice compassion and forgiveness in our own lives, and may we find in his mercy a source of strength and renewal. May his light always guide us towards compassion and forgiveness, and may we follow his example in our interactions with others.
Melahel is revered as a promoter of peace and harmony, a celestial being whose presence is able to calm the turbulent waters of human conflict. He is often invoked by those seeking to resolve disputes and restore tranquility to their lives and communities. Peace, for Melahel, is not just the absence of conflict, but a state of balance and harmony in all areas of life. He reminds us of the importance of cultivating inner peace, finding a point of balance between our emotions, thoughts, and actions. Its influence is seen as a balm for the soul, bringing calm and serenity even in the most challenging situations. As well as promoting inner peace, Melahel is also invoked to help resolve external conflicts. His presence is seen as a catalyst for reconciliation and mutual understanding, helping the parties involved to overcome their differences and find common ground. His wisdom and compassion are seen as powerful tools for building a more peaceful and harmonious world. Invoking Melahel as a promoter of peace is an act of courage and hope, a recognition that, even in the darkest moments, there is always the possibility of a new beginning. He reminds us of our ability to overcome our differences and find peaceful solutions to our problems, if we are willing to seek the path of peace. May Melahel's presence inspire us to seek peace in our own lives and in our communities. May we find in his wisdom and compassion the path to reconciliation and harmony, and may his light always guide us towards inner and outer peace. Melahel is considered a guardian of relationships, a celestial being whose power is capable of strengthening and preserving the bonds between people. He is often invoked by those seeking unity and understanding in their relationships, be they family, romantic, or professional. It is believed that Melahel's presence can bring clarity and understanding to relationships, helping people to overcome misunderstandings and disagreements. His influence is seen as a catalyst for effective communication and empathy, essential elements for building healthy and lasting relationships. As well as strengthening relationships between individuals, Melahel is also invoked to promote harmony and cooperation in larger groups, such as communities and nations. His presence is seen as a symbol of unity and solidarity, reminding us of the importance of coming together for a common good. Invoking Melahel as the guardian of relationships is an act of recognizing the importance of human bonds in our lives. He reminds us that we are social beings, destined to live in community and to support each other. His influence inspires us to cultivate relationships based on respect, understanding, and mutual love. May Melahel's presence inspire us to nurture and value our relationships, and may we find in his wisdom and compassion the path to deeper and more meaningful relationships. May his light always guide us towards unity and understanding, and may we be agents of peace and harmony in our interactions with others.
Melahel is revered as a spiritual advisor, a wise and compassionate guide who helps people find their spiritual path and overcome emotional and spiritual challenges. He is often invoked by those seeking guidance and clarity in their lives, helping them to find answers to their deepest and most meaningful questions. As a spiritual advisor, Melahel is seen as an attentive and understanding listener, able to offer insights and guidance that go beyond human knowledge. His wisdom is seen as a beacon of light amidst the darkness of uncertainty and confusion, guiding seekers of truth towards the path of enlightenment and understanding. As well as offering spiritual guidance, Melahel is also invoked to help people overcome emotional and spiritual challenges. His presence is seen as a comfort and a source of strength for those facing difficulties, helping them to find peace and serenity in the midst of adversity. Invoking Melahel as a spiritual advisor is an act of humility and trust, a recognition of our own limitations and the need for divine guidance in our lives. It reminds us that, even in the most difficult times, we are never alone, and that we can always count on the help and support of heavenly beings on our spiritual journey. May Melahel's presence inspire us to seek guidance and clarity in our lives, and may we find in his wisdom and compassion the path to a fuller and more meaningful life. May his light always guide us towards truth and understanding, and may we follow his example in our own spiritual journeys.
Melahel is recognized as a protector of the sick and suffering, and is often invoked to bring comfort and healing in times of difficulty and pain. His presence is seen as a balm for those facing physical, emotional, or spiritual illness, offering relief and hope in the midst of suffering. As protector of the sick, Melahel is seen as a compassionate guardian, whose presence brings comfort and relief to those who are sick and frail. He is invoked by those seeking physical healing, believing that his energy and divine essence can bring relief to a variety of ailments and medical conditions. As well as protecting the sick, Melahel is also invoked to help those who are suffering emotionally and spiritually. His presence is seen as a source of consolation and hope, helping individuals to find the strength to overcome their adversities and to find inner peace. Invoking Melahel as the protector of the sick and suffering is an act of faith and trust, a recognition that, even in the most difficult times, there is always the possibility of healing and renewal. It reminds us of the importance of keeping hope alive in our hearts, even when we face the darkest challenges. May Melahel's presence inspire us to remain strong and resilient in the face of adversity, and may we find the comfort and hope we so desperately need in his protection and healing. May his light always guide us towards healing and renewal, and may we find peace and comfort in his loving heavenly embrace.
In this journey of discovery about the angel Melahel, we delve into the depths of the angelic hierarchy and explore the many facets of this celestial being. From his exalted position as one of the thrones, to his roles as angel of healing, mercy, peace and spiritual counsel, Melahel has revealed himself as a being of great importance and influence in human spirituality. Over the centuries, the figure of Melahel has been invoked by those seeking guidance, protection, healing and consolation. His presence is seen as a source of light in the midst of darkness, a beacon that guides seekers of truth and transcendence on their spiritual journeys. The image of Melahel as a guardian of the sick and suffering resonates deeply in our hearts, reminding us of the importance of caring for one another in times of need. His presence as a promoter of peace and harmony inspires us to seek reconciliation and mutual understanding in our lives and in our communities. As a spiritual advisor, Melahel reminds us of the importance of cultivating a deep connection with the divine, seeking guidance and wisdom on our spiritual journeys. His presence reminds us that, even in the most difficult times, we are never alone and that we can always count on the support and guidance of heavenly beings. May the journey of discovery about Melahel have been enriching and inspiring for you, and may her light continue to guide you on your own spiritual journey. May we find in Melahel an example of compassion, love and wisdom, and may we follow her example in our lives, always seeking truth, peace and harmony. And so we conclude our exploration of the fascinating angel Melahel, a celestial being whose influence and wisdom transcend the limits of human understanding. I hope this journey has been as enriching and inspiring for you as it has been for me. If you enjoyed this content and want to continue learning about spiritual and angelic topics, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos, leave a like to support us, and don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts and experiences on the subject. Also, be sure to check out the recommended videos that appear on the screen, as each one offers a unique opportunity to deepen your knowledge and expand your understanding of the mysteries of the spiritual universe. Thank you very much for watching to the end and for being part of this journey of discovery and spiritual growth. May the light and wisdom of Melahel continue to guide you on your own spiritual journey. Until the next video, may peace and harmony always be present in your life.